Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Chupacabra's lair. I'm your host, Larry, and we're back for more of that farming simulated craze that's also a series of cleverly placed together blocks called Staxel. This is this version, which is the latest version when I am recording this on the 16th. And we're gonna jump in for some single player here today to pick up where my previous series left off by probably just starting a brand spanking new world. We'll call this, Ultra Farms Extreme. We'll just put a plus at the end. It's Ultra Farms Plus. And then starting farms, I'll just do 1. And then what does my advanced mode allow me to do? Apparently I can make my world like 3 times bigger than normal. And God knows I like to make my worlds exactly redonkulous. So let's do the stuff with the things and see how far we go before the farming madness takes hold of our soul. So a lot of stuff has changed in the game since we last played. There's a lot of new cool stuff, including a trip to another dimension through wormhole. Either that or it's a Zeppelin ride. I don't know, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? It should be a whole honkin' good time. Let me just minimize this, do this. Alright, so I suppose the first thing we need to do is make our character. So obviously I'll call myself Larry, and then I'll give myself like a mild tan, kind of like what I'm sporting right now because it's springtime and I've been doing a lot of yard work every day. And then what kind of fancy hairdo do I want to sport? A lot of these haircuts are either mildly androgynous or feminine, but I might just run around with a pompadour. Nobody ever had problems with a pompadour. I could also go with the alfalfa style cowlick. This is sort of like the comb over. I enjoy listening to a fair bit of My Chemical Romance type of deal. We can get a mohawk, which was one of my previous favorites. I could look like I am the visiting ambassador from the Elven Kingdom, who also went to a festival involving pigtails and braids. I'm not sure what I would call this. This is like somebody who's a big fan of the character Two-Face. I can't even see my eyeballs in this one. Let's go with... Man, I don't even know. Oh, there's whoa, there's the mayor coming to check. Let's go with this one. I like this one. And then I guess we have to pick a face. I like these eyeballs. They really stare into your soul. And then I'll roll with, not sure. I guess just a regular t-shirt that's kind of like a green color. I'll throw on some light tannish blue pants. And then let's put on some purple high tops. There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. And then it's our old pal Farm Fan, who stalked us into the mayor's house before we could even realize what we looked like. Oh, you're a new face. We don't get many of those around here. You must be Larry. On behalf of all of us here in Staxel, welcome. I'm Farm Fan, by the way. I've been sent to make sure you know how to take care of your farm properly. I mean, if it's my property, what do you care? I'll burn it down if I want. I'm literally allowed to do that. That was you, right? The one taking over the old farm? Yep, that's me. Oh, excellent, excellent. Just as I thought. What with the suspenders and the fact that you came here saying you want to buy a farm, it all makes sense now, Mr. Chupacabra. It all makes sense. So you ready to learn a bit about farming? I can show you around the village and evaluate your skills. I need to make sure you know what you're doing, if you know what I mean. Gonna plow the field, lay some seed. Something about delivering pizzas and a porno joke. Then we give you a farming license. Sound good? Yeah, let's do the thing. Glad to hear it. First, I'll take you on a brief tour of the village. Then we'll head over to the farm. Hopefully, I'll quickly start you off and blah words, and yeah, we've done this before. She's gonna make sure I know what all of the locals are like. Why? Hold on. Something's going on with my settings, and I'm not really seeing everything. So let's like turn a bunch of fancy stuff on. Oh, what was that? Okay, let's not do whatever that was. Yeah, that's what I want. Basically, I just want it so that I can actually see the world, because I was having trouble with this before, where I only have like a tiny chunk of the world to enjoy. And then let's do like high graphics, because that's... I got a nice computer, I don't really know why I wouldn't do that. Just gotta make sure for a sec that my OBS is behaving. There we go. That's better. Now I can actually see the world around me. It's not laggy, really, so I don't know why that would be turned down by default, but weirder things have happened. This is the local tavern. It's a pretty nice place to hang out after a long day of work and get drunk. Rowan, the owner, can be a good source of local rumors. You should head on in and talk to him. I think he has something for you. I'll be waiting right here. Farm fan, I better not be going in there with, like, a cloth over my mouth and then, you know, like, I'm losing a kidney or something. I will be very cross with you, young lady. It's like Jamie is here. Rowan, my man, how are you? Oh, I don't think I've seen you around here before. New in town, eh? Oh, well, I'm sure you'll fit right in. Here, this is on the house. Think of it as a welcome to the town present. I like to get people sauced up in Surrey so they come spend all their money here. Hope to see you around every now and then. By the way, perhaps this might seem a bit like an odd question, but, is there a particular type of animal that you like? Let's go with the dog. He's basically asking if I want a farm dog or a farm cat, I'm sure. Martin came by the other day whose aunt's friend's sister's son's roommate had a litter of puppies. If you come back once you're done with Farm Fan, I might just have one for you. Good luck. Okay, that's pretty sweet. Where's that other guy that was just in here? You pooping? No, he is not pooping. Well darn. Did he go upstairs to get inebriated? Nope. Oh well. I don't actually know if health is really a thing in this game, or if I should continue to not hurl myself off of balconies and buildings. Alright, Farm Fan, are you ready to move on? Yes, let's do the stuff with the things. Alright, next up, it's a supermarket. It's like a regular market, but it's super duper. And by super duper, I mean they have 5 more items and 1 more shelf than the one in the town over. This is just the regular, like, bazaar. Do we never really talk about the fact that there's, like, just people with booths in the center of town? I guess not. Alright, so here we are. The supermarket sells many of the items you'll need on a daily basis. There's things like pet food, seeds, tools, and other handy things. While you were busy chatting with Rowan, I popped over to the merchants. They're just on the other side of the town square. They don't just sell wares, they'll buy things off you too. You just need to place the item on the sell spot and click it. Okay, so she gave me some seeds to get started, which is good. This might be a good time to memorize the path to and from the village. It's over here! Yay! It's like the only path that leaves town. And it's different in every single playthrough. So basically, the reason why I like to have my draw distance really far for games like this is that I am one of those people that uses landmarks to navigate, so if you, like, cut down the one oak tree that I need to survive in real life, like, I am doomed. In this case, it's like knowing that, you know, in the distance I can see the trees around my house, so I don't get lost. Alright, so here it is, your new home. It might be a bit daunting at first, but you'll settle right in. You're a little ways just outside the village compared to the rest of us. Hopefully your pet should keep you from feeling too lonely. I mean, I'm like a yard away. I literally, in real life, have neighbors that are half a mile away from me that I talk to on a regular basis. Like, it's not that scary. If not, we're just down the road and always happy to chat. Perhaps you should start by heading out to the fields. Follow me. Look at the fields. They're very, green-ish? I'm gonna go with green-ish. You can hoe grass to create tilled soil to plant seeds. If you hold down the button, you can charge till you hit a larger area. Give it a shot. Plant those seeds. Do it. Do it while I watch. Okay. I'm a little concerned here, farm fan, that this is getting a little lewd. All right, where's those seeds? We'll plant this here. Oh, she literally gave me a packet with one seed in it. That's right. That's how that works. Good job! Here's a little something to celebrate your success. It's a watering can and $500. If you don't water them every day, they'll start to wither. Withered crops won't grow. Go on, give it a shot. Oh my god, we're farming, you guys. Can you believe it? I certainly can. It fills me with something that could be loosely described as glee. Yeah. So anyway, sorry, I was just tabbing out to make sure that I didn't break anything a minute ago, because my OBS was being weird. Looks like you've got the hang of it. Here, another reward. I think it's going to take quite a while for the crops to grow. In fact, it's already starting to feel a bit thirsty. Could you take this note to Rowan and bring me back something to drink? Might be good to see if he has any tasks for you while you're at it. I'll be waiting right here when you get back. I gotta say, like, of the interesting characters to get you started, a literal, like, otaku that is obsessed with farming and therefore obsessed with you, not the worst way to go about it. Certainly more unique than I'm accustomed to, which is a polite way of saying that she's a little terrifying, but that's okay. Oh, I guess it's handy that we literally live right behind the tavern, so I can sneak in through the back door and steal booze. Rowan, where are you going? Oh, good day, Larry. Is that a note for me? Farm fan sent you to fetch us some more sap, eh? She drinks far too much of the stuff. Isn't that like your job to sell people alcohol? What are you complaining for? Does she get drunk and like talk about farming until everyone's mildly uncomfortable? Tell you what, you run a little errand for me and I'll see what I can do. Nothing major or anything. Just hand that over to Leaf at the general store and he'll know what I need. It's an order I've been waiting on for just under a week. As you can probably see, I've been too busy to leave the place unattended. Have you been? I think Rowan's just lonely. I think he wants people to do stuff for him so they come back and talk to him. Okay, where's that thing? I'm guessing it's this. So, let's go to the general store and talk to Leif Erikson. Yeah, I wonder if he knows there's a day named after him. Maybe? I'm gonna go with maybe. Hey, you're green. That's right. You're a terrifying elf creature like me. Hi there, I run the local store. The name's Leif. Do stop by. Oh, so Rowan has finally sent someone to pick up his order. Certainly took him long enough. Whatever it is, it's starting to smell a bit funny. I'll be happy to see it go. By the way, congratulations on your new pet. Must be nice to have such a good companion. It's pretty lonely here. You look a bit confused. Well, never mind. I have something for you, too. It's a food bowl. And it's definitely come in handy with the pet you have. We sell a lot of useful stuff here. Feel free to browse the shelves and buy whatever. Okay, so basically the reason why we're gonna come here is I'm gonna need extra tools. I'm gonna need to like shear sheep and get a box with an animal in it. And probably buy some building and construction materials from either here or the buildy store. Mostly a lot of plants and seeds here. There's some beetroot seeds and cucumber seeds. I'm gonna buy like 6 of these. Um, 6 of these. Let's say 6 of these. And that'll do for right now. I don't know if I need a bunch more money. I'm gonna guess probably not. Okay, so I've got a funny smelling package. It's probably a small exotic animal. Because Rowan, I don't think he does a terrible load of business in here, so he's probably smuggling exotic animals into Mexico. Respectable business. Normally people smuggle stuff out of Mexico into the United States, so there you go. This is an overpowering aroma. You have my parcel. I can't express just how much I've been looking forward to this. That entrancing fragrance, the incomparable flavors. You know what's in the package? It's a special type of fermented fish. Oh, it's surströmming. The whole place is gonna stink. Fantastic. But enough about that. I imagine you're gonna get back to your pet. Oh, didn't I tell you? I've already sent your pet over to Farm Fan. That there is just a letter to some advice for Farm Fan. Make sure you give it to her for me. Don't worry about the sap she sent you for. I've already dealt with that. You should hurry on back to meet your new companion. Remember, you're welcome here anytime. Anytime. So I should probably come back and see if the NPCs come back here in the evening time to get wasted. Should be nifty neato. I'll take this. And I'll need to buy a scythe in like a minute or two to maul the rest of the yard into submission. Alright, so where's my sap? You don't have it? Rowan assured you that this was all you needed? Oh. By the way, is that letter from me? Let me just take it off you. Oh, well now, he didn't have to be so blunt about it. I think Rowan just called her an alcoholic. Something just tells me that that is 100% what's going on. You're lucky I'm a kind-hearted person, or I might have withheld your pet in retaliation. I mean, if you want to keep my dog and take care of it, lady, that's completely up to you. Like, that's the thing. You gotta take care of the animal if you keep it from me, and I don't think you want to do that. So anyway, she's gonna tell me how to place the pet house. Basically, you hold your button to place it down, and that prevents it from going off on bizarre adventures. I suppose I should yank this stuff up so I can actually place this. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Let's set this to place. That's probably good enough. What kind of dog did I get? It's, was it those Shiba Inu things, I think they're called? It could just be a mutt. They're usually like a specific breed. I've had like beagles in here and Dalmatians, crab monsters from Nebulark 5. It's good stuff. So this is Clara. I keep getting Clara as the name of my pets. I don't know why. I wonder if there's like a setting somewhere I don't know about. So anyway, dog is happening. I'll slap this food bowl down for the dog. And then I'm assuming this is pet food. So the dog stays alive. Yay! Oh, good job! Are you sure you're happy with that rotation? Remember, you can change your mind. You can just break it with a hammer. The pet will be safely stored until you place it back down again. And then you can rotate it by holding the button and using the mouse wheel. Yep, got it. We're good. And then probably a good idea to stock up on pet food so that the dog doesn't die. Yeah, I could see where that would be important. So, yeah. In which case, what's... You know what? I'm tired of waiting on that crop. Imagine we're also getting a bit tired of looking at me by now. You see that jar of water I just gave you? This is no standard tap water. Magic water will grow on any crop instantly. Cool, huh? Basically, this is like playing a mobile game. You can instantly grow crops with your magic water, and then pluck said crop. So anyway, now I gotta go register my letter with the mayor. And I'm a proper farmer, and then if I have any, like, questions, I guess I can go talk to her if I need to. In the meantime, I'm gonna quickly go plant some more seeds. Good to get on this immediately, so I don't lose track. That way I get the most money, because it seems like, from what I've seen so far, that you get a boatload more money than you used to from just, you know, planting and growing stuff. Which I like, because sometimes it was, well, a lot of the time, it was a lot better money to just wander around the woods destroying the environment, like your ExxonMobil. So, yeah, we're gonna be growing things like cucumbers. And I guess I can go to town and sell this beet. Where's my watering can? Here we go. You do actually need to refill the watering can these days by going over to your pond, which is usually right back here. Because it used to be you had an infinite supply of water for the entirety of the universe, which was a thing. That's a way to describe it, yeah. I'll drink this sap to get rid of it. This is Rhea, this is the fishing lady. This is Oscar. He's got a broom fetish. What else have we got going on here? I guess I need to talk to the mayor. He's in the fancy part of town. Mayor? Mayor? Are you hiding from a recount election? Mayor? Hello? Mr. Mayor? Alright, the mayor is not here. So that means that I get to take over for like 5 minutes until he walks back in the room. Let's see, Cecile, I guess I can sell my wares while I'm here. Which gets me 180 bucks. Here's Maximilian. Hey, you. You with the face and the old hair. Ah, now that I think about it, I haven't properly introduced myself. Should I do a voice for this? I'm feeling like a voice for this might be appropriate. Whoa, now that I think about it, I haven't properly introduced myself. I'm the mayor of this town. Oh, is that your letter from Farm Fan? How nice. Let me just take that off for filing. In return, you get your license. Very handy and simple. Do you want to turn in your registration letter? Yes, please do. Marvelous. Here's your license. We also have a few extras for you. These are some wooden blocks. Now that you're fully licensed farmer, you can make a barn and get some cows. So I'd suggest you see Eliza to learn how you build with cows and stuff. Alright, cool. I can now start doing all the farm-related things. Okay, now they're trying to tell me to finish talking to everybody in town by wandering over to the build store. So everything in this game, unlike, you know, games like Minecraft, you kind of have to, like, build them with specific building tools, like real life, with, like, a table saw and an assembly table, and there's just a table you mush things together to make tiles, and yeah, you can come over here to Eliza, and she lets you do all that stuff here if you want. We can also build a workshop at home, which I think I'm going to want to do sooner rather than later. Oh, hey, want to give me a hand? Oh, I'm not sure I've seen you around here before. I'd shake your hand, but I don't think you'd appreciate all the oil. The name's Eliza, though. If you have any crafting needs, I can help you out. Oh, is that a farm license? I'm guessing Maximilian sent you about the barn, then. It's a bit of a test, but I figure it'll get you familiar with working around here. See this here sign marker? It's designed to plot out the land and belonging to the barn. They come in all shapes and sizes. You see the mailbox around? Same thing. Just shove it in the ground and start building inside of it. And once you... Basically, the idea is you put it down. It marks out where a building's gonna happen. You build the building and the game says, yay, here's a reward. So, yeah. I'm gonna go get all that stuff ready. I'm gonna have to go buy some materials, too, at the general store before I have to go do things like sleep. So I've got an axe, I've got a shovel and a hoe. This is definitely a game where I might consider wasting my diamonds on a hoe, but that's a question for later. I would like to purchase one of these, and one of these, and one of these. Yeah, that sounds about right, and a scythe. We need that to destroy the village, or not the village, but all the grass. And that looks like about it, really. I don't know what fairy grass is, but I know I can buy more seeds, which might be a smart idea. What have I not grown yet? I can grow a pack of sweet potatoes. Maybe I'll start building a tree or growing a tree. That might be a generally good idea. There we go. Now I have all of the things I need to take over the farming world. I can slowly start mauling all the plants, and then I can grow even more delectable seeds. What's not to love? And then the cat lady's probably gonna tell me that I need to do the thing soon. Why do I have two cat icons above my head? I'm not sure what that means, but anyway. There we go. And then I want to plant all of these. And then I'll water them real quick before the day is up. Because eventually now, unlike before, where you just kind of went to bed to get the time to tick over, like when I first started playing, you actually do eventually get told that you feel really tired, and that it might be a fantastic idea for you to go hit the hay. Speaking of hitting the hay, I think my coffee's wearing out inside my body. So I better start getting into the house so I can clean up a little bit. That's going to mean things like using this axe to chop stuff off the wall or bash it off the wall with a hammer. Easy enough to do. And then I will proceed to decorate the house with my wardrobe stuff. And yeah, I can sleep after that, probably. Unfortunately, all my windows are pretty crunked, so I'll have to replace that at a later point. What else needs to be updated? I might want some different lighting. That might be a good idea to have that higher on my list of things that I need to do. I'd also like to not be looking at people in my room while I'm pooping through a vacant wall. Like, it's fine if I decide to leave the door open, but vacant wall, maybe not. In fact, can I use these to patch this? Yes, I can. Thankfully, Maximilian gave me some blocks to use with that. That's actually very akin to what I've been doing in real life every day. Patching stuff, building stuff, taking things apart. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I rather enjoy outside work and gardening. So this is a game that I will enjoy in general. And then I'll put my license right there. I might think Chad was tired or something. You might think that Larry was getting a bit tired. Whew. Alright, where was I? Oh yes, putting down a wardrobe. Got to decorate. Is that the front? That's the front. There we go. Wardrobes are handy because they let me redecorate my character when I find new outfits or haircuts and stuff. Sometimes your dog will bring back things like sunglasses that it stole from somebody. I'm just assuming the dog learned to mug someone at some point, and I'm not going to question it. And then it's getting a touch late, but that's fine. I still have a little bit of time to use the scythe to maul the yard. And then I'll do things like learn how to make a better cobble gravel path, and then I can dig this mess up and make it look pretty again. You know, general things you do when you buy a fixer-upper house and you have to go through and do a bunch of tweaking so it looks presentable and gorgeous. And who doesn't like a house that looks gorgeous? I mean, really. And then we'll just chop all this down. I'm gonna do, like, plants first, then I'll do things that require an axe to chop down. Like if I've got a tree in a bad spot, all of these things will soon be dealt with. But I think for right now, that'll probably be it for this episode, because we're gonna go ahead and sleep for the evening. So as I do that, it's been fun, everybody. I've been your host, Larry. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Here at the Chupacabra's lair for more. I'm going to be picking back up on my recording now and doing a bunch more of a bunch of different varieties to boot. So we'll see what happens. Bye, everybody, and have a good one.